Good afternoon, everybody. It's Kristen with Coldwell Banker, and it's time for another video blog. I wanted to take a moment and talk to everybody about the taboo topic of real estate commissions. And I have to stress everything that I'm going to say here as far as the commissions are all just examples. It does not represent Coldwell Banker, it does not represent myself, and or any other companies that we're affiliated with. But the reason I want to talk about it is because I'm going to listing appointments for people whose homes have been listed and expired, and I'm finding that the first question they're asking me is, what is your commission? And the minute they hear the number after that, they've pretty much made up their mind about what they're going to do, simply based on that. So I want to take a moment and just explain why you should not be basing your decision on that, and why you should always ask two questions actually regarding commission at the end of the agent's presentation. One, if you hear a number that you don't like in the beginning of that presentation, if they say 6%, it's automatically going to have you thinking about the mathematics of what if the house sells, how much am I going to have to pay them? You want to really keep an open mind when you have a listing agent come into your home, and also take notes. Not all listing agents are going to leave you materials regarding what they do, and you want to take notes. Those things that stand out to you that they're going to do different, you're going to want to make sure that you jot them down. After you've met with 2 or 3 agents, then you should go over that list and say, what are the things that I think are going to get my home sold? That's how you need to choose an agent, not based on their commission. Because somebody takes a 4% commission, but they don't do the job to get your home sold, you're no closer. And the only thing that will have happened is you could have wasted 6 months to a year on getting your home sold because there was a cheaper commission. Well, you don't have to pay us if we don't sell your house. And if you really want your home sold, you should base your decision on the agent by who you think is going to do the best job. Remember, a real estate agent does not get a paycheck at the end of every week. We don't get a paycheck unless we do our jobs properly. What you should think of is somebody's not willing to discount their commission is, if we're not willing to discount our paycheck, it's obvious we wouldn't be willing to discount the check that you're getting for the house being sold. We wouldn't expect that. When you deal with a discount brokerage, chances are if they get an offer on your home, they may push you to take it just so that they get that paycheck. They don't hold themselves to the same higher standard to be able to get homes sold. There are 2 questions that you should be asking, though, when it comes to commission, and a lot of people don't realize that commission is actually broken up in 2 separate parts. There's the listing agent and the selling agent. The selling agent is where you'll have a little bit of flexibility with most agents about what you're giving out. You'll normally give out between a 2 and 3% commission to the selling agent. And that's where you can negotiate a little bit and talk to the listing agent about would they be willing to put out only 2% rather than 3%. You should keep in mind, all agents who want to show your home, they will show it much more if you have a higher amount that you're giving out to the selling agent. But that gives you the availability to be flexible. So your first question can be, at the end of the conversation of the listing presentation, what is your commission? And then you're going to want to ask them, what is the selling agent's commission? It makes it a little bit more sense so you can really see where the money that you're spending is going. Agents that are charging full commission, you want to make sure that they're doing things that make it worth paying that full commission, which is the other reason why I always say listen to the entire presentation, because I'm sure as homeowners you've had presentations that somebody wanted 6% and they weren't going to do anything above and beyond to get your home sold. But again, you have to listen to that presentation clear of mind and just taking notes, because if you're already thinking about the commission, chances are you're going to tune out a lot of what we have to say. If anybody has any other questions about commission, I ask that you email me directly. Again, each company sets up their own requirements as far as commission and what they need and or want. Each brokerage is different. There are some brokerages that charge you to list your home, and you have to pay them whether it sells or not. Everybody is structured a little bit different. But the bottom line always is the least important question in a real estate transaction when you're talking to a listing agent is not what is your commission. The most important question you need to ask a listing agent is, what are you going to do to get my home sold? I hope everybody has a great day and a great weekend, and I will see everybody again soon next week for another video blog.